And as I say this, I know that this gentleman can hear what I'm saying. His invention, when I first saw it, physically did not impress me. I looked at it and I went, what the heck is this? Until I tried it. For those of you who know me, I've had lower back issues now for about 20 years. Within 5 minutes, I knew that this man had an invention that was absolutely different. It's an FDA-cleared device for the help of herniated discs, muscle spasms. It's for spinal stenosis and sciatica, which, by the way, all of us at one time or another seem to go through. I want to introduce you to the inventor. It is a pleasure to have you here. Roland, thank you, sir.
Nice to
This gentleman, when anyone walks into his office as a chiropractor, they don't just come in and go, you're a very nice man, I stopped by to say hello.
Exactly.
They come to you every day because they're in pain.
They're in pain. They want relief.
Here's the pink elephant in the room. If I just saw this device, I wouldn't know how it worked. You met Lori Greiner in the most unusual of ways.
Unbelievable.
How did it happen?
Twitter.
Twitter.
Short and simply, yes. I tried out for Shark Tank and never made it.
Okay.
One of thousands of people. But I was tweeting on Friday night during Shark Tank, and lo and behold, Lori saw my tweet.
She's got a family member that suffers from a back injury.
It's because of her dad. Her dad was having horrendous back pain during this time frame, and they couldn't find anything to help her. She saw that this was about back pain. She ordered it, tried it. It worked for him.
Let's show him how it works, because it is different. But again, it is an FDA-cleared medical device.
Exactly. It's listed on the FDA website as a non-powered orthopedic traction device.
So the whole idea, I've seen tables that invert, which are a little scary.
Yeah.
I've seen old torture devices with water bags you put over a door, etc.
Hey, would you do that when you're in pain, Dan?
No, I had tried it and it didn't work.
You can do this when you're
borrow
not feeling
Maria.
so good.
So, doctor, the whole idea here is to lengthen the spine, straighten it out,
decompress. Yes.
And that is what helps to alleviate
relieves
the pain.
Exactly. It works in 3 simple
Maria,
steps.
how are you?
Maria, if you could lay your feet out. What she does is when she has her feet laying straight there's a curve in her low back. Simply by pulling her feet up, it flattens that curve, makes it easier to traction or decompress the spine. Now she just puts the Lo-Bak TRAX down close to her trunk, and she simply pushes towards her feet. And you can see on her shirt, Maria, if you could relax that.
It's elongating.
Yeah, you can see the shirt stretching. And we're only talking millimeters of movement here, Dan. What you want to do is take a few millimeters of pressure off those discs. Decompress those discs, uncompress, so to speak, those joints.
You do this every day, and you know how incredible the invention is, but I'm seeing it from the vantage point of, I'm a guy in a pair of dress pants that was laying on the floor in the lobby a couple hours ago when I met Dr. Roland. And the minute I used it, I knew you had something. And you're so calm about it, I want to jump up and down and run to the top of the mountain and start yelling.
Well, that's how I felt at the beginning, too, when I first felt it. It works, and we're not the only ones, Dan. The FDA took this for almost a year, and they tried it out, and they're the ones who say, yes, it works.
Any member of Carolyn's in my audience who has ever had a lower back issue, spinal stenosis, you've got sciatica where you've got that lightning bolt in one cheek of your rear end and down your leg. We offer a 30-day money-back guarantee on this. Since you met Lori Greiner and Lori brought it here to QVC, we've had tens and tens of thousands of people. And the reviews, I mean, they'll make you cry.
That
they people they're feeling relief for the first time. I spend the first 10 minutes of my day, every day of my life now, doing exercises to try to do the stretch that this does in a matter of seconds.
Yes. And what we're getting here, when Maria pushes towards her feet like that, you're stretching, decompressing the spine, but she's also pushing off. You're getting dual traction.
Now, we're showing it on the floor, but
you can do it in the bed.
We can do this in bed.
Yeah, and a lot of people ask us that, Dan, because, a lot of people have knee and hip issues, and they can't get down on the floor very comfortably. So can you do it in bed? Yes. You just lay down. It may take a little bit longer to notice the improvement because you sink into the bed a little bit, but it's the same thing. You just lay down.
This is not miracle magic. What it is just elongating that spine. And as you said, it's a small distance.
Traction,
but that's all you need.
Yeah, because you notice how we get short as we age. That's because the discs shrink. This unshrinks them. This stretches them, causes them to stretch out.
For so many individuals, it's been relief that they haven't had in years.
And you see Maria doing this right now, and she's pushing towards her feet, and you see the shirt unwrinkling, but at the same time, she's pushing off of the bars towards her head, so it's a dual type of traction force. She's getting the traction in both planes.
And you feel it.
Yes,
The first time
Can
I
you
did,
feel it?
I actually popped. And I got to tell you, for somebody with a back injury, that's the best feeling in the world. I am a firm believer. You and I met for the very first time.
Yes.
Today.
Today.
I had seen his product here at QVC, and no offense, I had seen it and went, huh? Because it looks like the handlebars to a kid's bicycle.
And we get that reaction all the time, Dan. And what we tell people is just try it, because
I agree.
it works. It's got the validation behind it. Not
FDA cleared.
And now you.
And his product works. I know everything we do here at QVC is predicated on trust, and it does look different. But this gentleman has dedicated his life as a chiropractor to helping people to alleviate their pain. And I was in physical therapy. I bent down to pet the dog. I wish my back injury story started with this, phrase, I saved the baby, or, help people, save people from a fire.
That's the most, what I see. People say, I bent down to brush my teeth, I bent down to pet the dog. Yep.
And it absolutely makes a difference.
Here's a good visual, Dan, coming up here. You'll see it's like looking, you lay down, you pull up your feet.
Pull your knees up.
And then you push, and then it'll show what's going on inside in that decompressing, stretching of the discs.
Can I join you, Marie?
All right.
So, again, this is so simple.
So good.
You're sharing your yoga mat with me. So, again, you're the doctor, and I'll listen. Now, I have a mic pack on, but you start with your legs down.
Yep.
And then
Hold
just
it up.
bring them up.
Flattens that
And
curve.
yeah, as people know, when you bring your knees up, that little arc in your back kind of flattens out.
Absolutely.
So then you just put it right here.
Yep, down as low as you want to the trunk.
And you're not grunting pushing, you're just applying a
No,
little
you
bit of
don't
pressure.
have to push, because remember that first time you pushed, you
It
tried
just
to.
popped.
Yep.
My back just popped
You
again.
tried to push so hard, and no, what I tell everybody, you have to relax that core, and then you'll get a better stretch. If you're trying to help it, you're not going to get as
It's
good
an
stretch.
amazing thing. Now, he also gives you a wonderful DVD, and I'm not applying a lot of pressure. I have sciatica that runs down the right-hand side.
So you want to target the right,
wanna
you take
your knee up like this, and when you apply just a little bit more pressure to the right-hand side,
you can target your pain
I
now.
can feel that.
And that's the beauty, Dan.
stretch.
Do you know any other devices? You said you've been to physical therapy, you've been everywhere else. Do you know any other devices where you can target your pain so specifically?
Dr. Rowland, if I knew of anything that did what your product does, I would have already owned it.
Exactly. And
And
you
I'd
do
be
it at
using
home.
it every single day.
It's
this
easy.
This is less in purchase price than one of my co-pays on my physical therapy.
Exactly. And you get to own it for life. It's at home, and now you can
That
do
is
it anytime you like.
absolutely
And another question,
amazing.
would you try this when you're in pain?
You know what? Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
But gravity inversion scares me.
Yeah.
I don't want to get trapped on a machine. Does that make sense?
Yeah, well, if your back's cranky, you're not going to, it's so much force. I always say, that works, it definitely does, but it's almost too much force. You don't need that. You can lay in this comfortable position and just simply push towards your feet, and you can accomplish the same thing in a comfortable position on your floor or in your bed.
Roland, and I appreciate, I got to tell you, for the people at home, that must look ridiculous.
Right.
But I've got to tell you, there's a difference.
Yeah, well, absolutely, because it works. Again,
I've so seldom hugged a man on live TV, but you've got something magical here.
Oh, yeah. And
you
like I
really
said,
do.
It's got the validation. So, the shopper at home doesn't have to just believe you or me.
Right,
It's nice that
right.
they do. But they can actually Google the FDA website.
Okay.
And put Lo-Bak TRAX in there. It pops up. And it says all
This
these
is
things that
patent
it's
pending.
FDA.
The federal government is
No,
looking.
it's
you now have
patented.
the full
Yeah,
patent.
we have the full patent.
So the government has said there's nothing else like this in existence. It's $40, $39.96. I will tell you from the personal experience of having met this gentleman and using it just a brief period of time, it makes a difference. It's on Easy Pay. It's the first day this month that we've had it on Easy Pay. And please, if you're like me, you've had any back issues, try it. Dr. Rowland, thank you.
Nice seeing
Thank
you
you
again.
very,
Okay.
very much.
Bye-bye.
Well over 1,000 of you on the phone lines right now. It's an amazing invention. Lori Greiner, thank you for your help and assistance.